Hey Chris, this is Karen and I'm responding to your post. You did a great job, and it's very impressive with all the Prezi presentations, because that's one area I have not mastered yet. I have to jump in there, I think, maybe for our paper presentation at the end of the semester. I wanted to address your first question about math and science advancing our nation. I too have a communications undergrad degree, and I was a broadcasting professional for 13 years. So I personally think the communications degree for me, in my case, was extremely pertinent, and there was no other degree I could have had that would have prepared me for that field. So for 13 years I had a really great time meeting a lot of interesting people and traveling all over the place, and then after I had my kids decided that I needed to be a little more grounded, and broadcasting is in a very weird flux with the web and the internet and everything being faster than anything out there, and really the drive being on the amount of things people produce versus the quality of what people produce. So it's sort of lost its mystique for me. But no, I don't particularly think that everyone should go into math and science, because then we'd all be mathematicians and scientists, and then we'd be oversaturated with that. So I think we do need lawyers, and we do need doctors who may not be able to do math. We may do more of the science, maybe researchers. I think there's a big push for classic mathematics to go away, because there are calculators and there are computers that can do these advanced algorithms that take human beings a really long time, but maybe more advanced sciences and mathematics that are integrated and help bring about cures for diseases and things like that. Absolutely, there are some people who should be in that field who don't get the encouragement to be in that field. One would make the argument for computer science and technology and that sort of thing as well, which is tied to but slightly different than classic math and science courses. One thing that I thought you didn't touch on a whole lot was the degree programs in the seminary schools. That was one of the other areas that tied in with, I think it was 1/3 of students who didn't do classic academic programs were also in seminaries. There were a lot of seminaries then. And as far as the size of college, I've worked at both universities and community colleges, and I can tell you that there are different strokes for different folks. I think for some students, a 1,000 student MOOC is a great educational opportunity. It might give them a chance to hear from a lecturer who they would not be able to afford at Harvard present a course. And then I know a lot of students who I worked with in an academic lab at Brunswick Community College who could not handle 100 students, 50 students, 60 students in a lecture hall, who really wanted a less than 10 student classroom size, and who chose courses at Brunswick that they chose courses that were very small in population, small program size, very tight ratios of student to instructor, who came to our lab for tutoring every day because they needed that extra help. So I think it depends on the student, it depends on their learning style, it depends on their range of development, it depends on their independence. It really varies for a lot of things. And to answer your question, I did attend a graduate program at Western Carolina online, and I like the UNSW a whole lot better, so I think you made a good choice there. So thanks so much, great job.